So everyone, Platino here, and welcome back to episode. And I usually don't upload at this time, I really don't, but there's something on social media I just really want to talk about real quick that has really pissed me off, and it's just I just have to shake my head at right now in this world, especially in this country with all this nonsense going on, you know. And it's pertaining to wrestling, something I never talked about on this channel, but we're gonna talk about it real quick. You know, it's time to address the elephant, or should I say elephants in the room, and that's what this company called Impact Wrestling, who I've been watching since 2009. The ups and downs when they've been going through a lot of shit. You know, this company has been like so many transitions, so many people took it over, and you know, it's like until they finally found their place now, and the company's been doing great. And when was it? Like maybe 3 years ago, I would say, or 2 years. Was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago? I think it was back in 2017. I want to say is when they started doing these intergender matches and stuff. Where they had the females going against the males, or the males against them. And they had their first world champion that was a female. Her name was Tessa Blanchard. That was the biggest mistake they ever made, and you know she really screwed that company over. Oh boy. And I thought they really learned a lesson from that, but they haven't. You know, they're still doing these type of matches. And recently they had this digital media championship tournament, you know, that they started, what was like 2 weeks ago, I think? Or was it a week ago? I don't remember. I think it was like a week. I think it was like a week or two ago. And you know, they had this match yesterday where they had like a little tournament. I was like almost like a battle royal in a way, where they had some of the females going against some of the males in the match. And you know, I was like, you know what? I don't really care for the belt anymore because I didn't know that it was gonna be an intergender type of thing where they're going against the male too, so the men too. So like, you know what? Forget it. I don't really care about it no more. So I didn't even bother with the match. So you know, Impact tweeted it yesterday, but I saw it was retweeted by this wrestler. I don't know if her real name is Trisha Parker or whatever, but she's known as Jordynne Grace, you know, as her wrestling name. You know, she retweeted them and about that match yesterday with her doing I don't know, some move she did on one of the wrestlers, some new guy they signed. I don't remember his name, and I commented on their tweet, not on hers, but I commented on the original tweet for Impact Wrestling about it, and I said honestly I don't really care for this belt anymore. You know, like I'm not really big on this intergender stuff. I don't know why they keep doing these intergender matches. You know, just voice my opinion, you know, about it. And she retweeted, I even have it written down, she retweeted with, "Did y'all hear something?" I don't know why she said y'all hear. I guess she meant did you see? Because I didn't say anything. All I did was type. I pretty much typed. I didn't speak, you know? So she said, "Did y'all hear something?" And that was it. And a lot of people started liking it. And then all of a sudden, all her little fans or whatever started coming over, pouring over to my tweet and started talking shit. And then we had one that said, if they said pretty much like, "Oh, what's my excuse for it? If it's anything about it is not being, if it's not believable, then guess what? It wrestled and scripted." And you see stuff like that. I don't like. I don't like. You know, that's the reason why, you know, wrestling is what it is now. And this guy named Jim Cornette. You know, I'm not really a big fan of him, but I agree with some points where he mentions things like this, where he don't like the IWC, the Internet Wrestling Community, that talks shit, and they make things look so believable. You know, like you know, like it's just crazy. Like it just makes more of that promotion look fake in a way. You know, because of this, the things they say and how a lot of these wrestlers present it. You know, they don't try to make it seem believable. It's not like how wrestling used to be back in the days. You know, that's what I grew up with. I miss those days, you know, with WCW, WWF at the time, ECW, all that stuff. And now there's just these people now. It's like, you know, they're fine with that stuff, you know? Like it's not believable. It's true. It's not believable. You can't just have like like a small girl, like a skinny girl, like beating up some big guy or something like that. Like, come on, does that believable to you? And they did that already, and back in 2017, I want to say, or 2018, where they had that girl, Tessa Blanchard, beat some big guy named Brian Cage, you know, for the belt. Is that believable? Like, come on, like that's sad, honestly. I don't like that. I don't like the intergender stuff. I'm more with traditional wrestling. You know, if those people like it, oh well, that's good for you. But I don't like it. And I don't see any other promotion out there doing it. I don't see MLW doing it because I watch MLW. I don't know about AEW and WWE because I don't watch them. I haven't watched WWE in years, so I don't know. But I believe they don't do it either. I believe AEW and WWE don't do it. NWA, yeah, NWA definitely doesn't do it. They're more traditional because there was a wrestler back then. His name was Eli Drake, but I don't know his name, what he goes for now because he's in WWE. But when he was in Impact, they wanted him to wrestle against Tessa, but he didn't want to, you know, because he didn't like that type of wrestling. You know, he grew up from like the old days and stuff. He liked when the men fight the men, which is what I like too. So he left the company and he went to NWA. and then he left NWA, and now he's in WWE. So I agree with that 100%, you know, because I don't like that at all. Like it's not right, you know. So if I have my opinion on something, that shouldn't mean anything, you know. And another one where somebody said was no one asked for my opinion. Who cares about my opinion? So pretty much there's no more freedom of speech pretty much in this country, you know. Like if you try to voice your opinion on something on the social media, you have all these damn sensitive cancel culture sheep that's just on there that wants to talk shit, you know, and just like pretty much just belittle you, you know, and just it's like, you know, they just want to like tear you a new one just because you have a you know, you have an opinion, you know, you have a voice for a reason. Well, in my you know, in my perspective, it was just me just typing, you know, but you know, you have a voice of opinion, freedom of expression in this country, which is seems like that's something that doesn't even exist anymore in this country. Since a lot of people now you can't even say certain things because they're quick to cancel you, they're quick to censor you and ban you for misinformation, all this shit and all that crap that's going on now on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, Google, all this stuff, you know, and that's just messed up right now because you should be able to have a voice, you know, you should be able to voice your opinion, you should be able to just speak, you know, speak whatever. I don't care. Like if there's somebody out there on Twitter or Facebook that wants to talk, maybe it's something that offends me. Maybe they're talking bad about, you know, gay people, or about, you know, skinny people or whatever. At the end of the day, you know, it's their opinion on stuff. You know, they can voice whatever they want. You know, this doesn't bother, you know, it shouldn't bother me much because, you know, I could do the same. You know, if those people want to be so sensitive, why not just grow a backbone, you know, and just start, you know, doing the same back, you know, because if somebody does that to me, which they have done plenty of times already, I do it right back. So in this case, I don't care, you know, whatever I said on that tweet, it stands. I'm not gonna delete it. I don't care who wants to keep talking shit. I don't care if Jordynne Grace and the other one who's been defending her, Chelsea Greens, who is another wrestler in Impact. I don't care if you guys want to defend, you know, you guys want to like talk up for little fans, your little sheep that's always quiet, that doesn't want to voice their opinion on things like that. Just be these liberal fools and stuff, like what's going on with this country right now. How is this a big mess? Oh well, that's good for you, you know. But I'm gonna voice my opinion. I'm still gonna, you know, I'm gonna keep my tweet. I'm not gonna delete it. I'm not gonna apologize. Can't cancel me. You know, I can say whatever I want because at the end of the day, this is America and it's freedom, you know? So if I don't like intergender matches, that shouldn't be a big deal. I don't know why she decided to quote tweet my tweet, you know, quote tweet it and talk and pretty much kind of like rile up her fans, you know. It's kind of a way she wanted to do that, you know. And she seemed like that type of person that is like to like, you know, seem like a troublemaker in a way. That's how she looks. So I never liked her, honestly, you know. And Chelsea Green, I used to watch her when she back then in Impact when she had this like more, what was it, Laura Van Ness or whatever before she left and went to WWE or whatever. But I'm not really big on her. I don't really care. But I don't know why she decided to jump in and talk shit too about it. But it's whatever, you know. You guys want to talk, you want to talk crap about people, or people can't have a voice of opinion on something. Oh well, I don't care, you know. Cause at the end of the day, my opinion still stands. You know, if your fans out there likes that stuff, oh well, that's good for them. But I don't like it, you know. So I'm still gonna support Impact because something like this, I shouldn't even support them anymore, anyways. You know, especially when you have these wrestlers that's just trying to come at somebody just because they don't like something. You know, it shouldn't be that way. If you don't like something, that, you know, that should be fine. You know, you shouldn't be forced to like something. Something shouldn't be forced down your throat, like what this country is trying to do right now with a lot of things. So that's not right. So, and that's pretty much it. I just really want to talk about this real quick because it kind of upset me, and this is the reason why I don't really like to use social media, why a lot of people don't, especially when it comes to Twitter, because it's like so many people and love to like just bitch and, you know, just everything is just on it, complain so much. There's so many like brainwashed sheep. There's so many like people that just, you know, it's like they like all bottle up in, you know, their own little world. You know, they don't. It's like if you say something they don't like, they have a big issue with it. You know, and even if it's a joke or something, like with right now with Dave Chappelle, you know, and the transgender community and stuff like that. Like, come on, I don't like that. So I don't care. You know, I'm gonna say whatever I want. So Jordynne Grace, you have a problem with it, or Chelsea Green, or whatever else female wrestlers? Oh well, you know, because at the end of the day, I don't care. I don't care. And you guys should be even lucky I'm still watching the promotion that you guys are even on. If you're gonna, you know, be this type of way and kind of rile up your little fanboys and stuff to like target me and stuff, 'cause that's what it seems like, you know. But oh well. So I'm still gonna be watching Bound for Glory, you know, because I did pay for the subscription for Impact Plus on the app that I have on my phone. I still have the subscription, everything. I'm still gonna support them, even though they do things like this. I don't like shit like this. I'm still gonna support them, and that's about it. So that's all I want to talk about today. Did I miss anything else? no, that was it. That was just about it. So yeah, so like I said, for those people that was afraid to like speak up or whatever, speak up. You know, if you have some problem with something, it shouldn't be an issue. You shouldn't be quiet about it or have to delete your tweet because everyone's starting to come at you and attack you and everything. No, it shouldn't be that way. Because if I don't like an intergender match, oh well, I don't like intergender matches. That shouldn't be an issue. I don't know why she decided to quote tweet it and all those other people want to jump in. I don't care, you know. So yeah, and that's about it. So just want to talk about it real quick. Upset me a little bit, and but I'm fine now. I just gotta let that just sweep it behind me. Brush it behind me. I don't care. So if you want to say anything else, Miss Trisha Parker, honey, well, go ahead. I don't care. Because at the end of the day, we all should have. We all have a voice for a reason, so we should be able to voice our opinion on something if it's something we dislike, especially with a company that I've been watching for so long now, for so many years, way before you was even in the company, even thought about signing up for that company. So yeah, so thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed this for those that's watching, and I'll see you all later. Take care.